Hey folks, we're at a kind of difficult movement for many people. This is step up to form 7 stars or Great Bear. It's basically named after the Bear Constellation, which is made up of 7 stars. So that's why some people call it 7-star punch, other people call it Great Bear Constellation. So let me show you what it looks like from single whip lowering down. Now, you don't have to go into single whip lowering down all the way down. So do it from a place that's comfortable for you, and this will go much easier. All right, so we're at single whip lowering down, and this is step up to form 7 stars. Okay, all right, so let's get into the footwork. The footwork can be very difficult, but I want to encourage you to either stay in single whip lowering down here, if that's better for you, or just wherever it is. You don't have to come down all the way. And if your ankle doesn't have the flexibility to have your foot flat on the floor, don't worry about that. I've seen many people do this with their the side of their foot up, or in other positions. Now, obviously, if we were doing this in a martial art for martial art purposes, it's great to have that kind of flexibility, but we don't all have it. So this is the stance, and you're going to notice the string bringing us up and over. So it comes up and over, and it turns us. And look what happens. As I turn, the heel on the left foot comes in. And I'm turning, folding into that quad, and then I rise, and that's what brings that back foot up half step. Okay? So let's go through that again. We're at single whip lowering down. The string lifts us and brings us over and turns us. We turn and fold into the quad and then rise. Okay, let's try the footwork. So we're at single whip lowering down, and remember that left foot, because we pivoted the heel out, it's a little bit behind the right foot. They're not parallel here. So the string lowered us down, and it's going to lift us up and rotate us. So it lifts us up as it's bringing us over and turns us. That's what brings that heel in. It's going to keep turning us to fold into the quad, and then as we rise, that's what brings that foot a half step up. Okay? So let's try this like 600 more times, so that one leg is going to be like giant and filled with muscles, and the other one's just going to be this little wimpy old thing. All right. Remember, staggered feet. Begin. We're in single whip lowering down. String lifts us, rotates us, foot pivots, fold, rise. Okay. Try it again. Wherever your lowering down is, string lifts, turns, fold, rise. Okay? All right, so that's the footwork, the hands. When we're in single whip, the fingers are pointing out to the left. The left fingers are out. Right fingers are in their beak. Watch what happens. As the body turns, as the string turns us, that's naturally going to bring this right hand in, and it's going to close into a fist. But what happens with the left? As the right comes forward, the string turning brings that left hand back. Elbow drops, palm is open. So as the right hand is guided to come forward, the left hand is guided to come back. And that's just what happens. We're in single whip with the fingers pointing forward. As the string turns us, that's the impetus for the movement. And we punch forward as the hand comes back. And it's, I like to put it around where the elbow is because if a kick came through, that would help support and not break that elbow. So as we turn, left hand comes back, right hand comes forward. But I want you to make sure that the movement of the arms is led by your center. It's not led by the shoulder joint, okay? So I'm not going to do the feet with this, but here's what it looks like. We turn, and that's naturally what brings the left hand back and the right hand forward in a loose Taiji fist. Okay, let's put them together. So we are at single whip, lowering down, and the string is going to bring us up and over. Watch as it turns me. Heel comes in, I fold and rise, and that's where the punch lands, on that rise out of the kwa. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to back up a little bit here, make sure my feet are in there. We lower down and begin. Weight goes over, we turn, fold, rise. One more time. We lower down, we come up and over, pivot, fold into the kwa, rise. Okay? That's step up to form 7 stars or Bear Constellation, whichever you call it in your neck of the woods. All right, thanks for joining me. Happy practicing. Shesha. And if you want to know when these videos are uploaded, feel free to click on the shift button and you'll be notified. All right, see you next time.